Okay, let's start with a conversation. Have you heard story of people who got scammed before while trying to buy property? Or I should flip the question to say, have you been scammed before while trying to buy property? Well, if the answer is a yes, I'm sorry about it. But if the answer is a no, you may need to hear me talk about it, because there are different reasons why people get scammed buying property. But before I go right into that, my name is Ogbeni Bode Adeniji from Lion Retail. If you are seeing me for the first time, I want to welcome you to this channel, and I will request that you tap the subscribe button as well as tap the notification bell, so that the moment we shoot our video and we post them on YouTube, you'll be the first to know. While we educate, we promote, we tell you where it is better, we tell you, we guide you, we even make you relax, cracking jokes at times. So if you are a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you to you for making our work, making us happy doing this job to be of service to you. So back to the question, being scammed. People get scammed for different reasons. Number one is that when you don't ask enough questions that could uncover whatever is hidden, you could be scammed. Number two is that people probably looking for ridiculously cheap prices of property, prices way below the average price of property in the area under consideration. Of course, you should know that that alone is a recipe to be scammed. Then number three reason why I found out that people don't sue if eventually found out who scammed them, and they leave everything to God. So which is why you need a realtor who will show you around the terrain. You need a lawyer who will help you to cross all your T's and dot all your I's. Then number four is that people get scammed at times when they don't read enough to see the red flag in any contractual agreement that they are going into. And it shouldn't be found wanting in any of these four that have listed. Of course, there are more, but it should not be found wanting in any of these. So in the event that you are looking for landed property, you really need to build a house of your taste in Lagos, Nigeria. I can bring you here to Genesis Court Phase 2 at Ajah. So you want a ready-to-build land, as in you really want to send men to site to start working immediately. Then Genesis Court Phase 2 in Ajah can fit into that gap neatly. One thing I like about this project, this location, is the fact that it is plug and play. Everything is already laid for you on the ground. Talking about the electrification, water, drainage, everything is already laid down. Just more or less plug and play. You bring your house and you like plug. You get what I'm saying? So, and talk about the other facility that the developer has put in place. You can check from the road. I'm shooting this video at Archbishop Ifechuku Road. So what we'll do is that probably we need to take you around other streets. Everything is interlocked. You have flowers planted. You know, you see everybody building left, right, and center. People are just building at their pace, and your project can also be here where you build your family home. You don't want a developer to build for you. You really want to build yourself. Then bring your money to Genesis Court Phase 2 at Ajah. You know, when you get here, of course, you can tell that it's worth it. When we started this project, it was selling for 32,000 per square meter. And about a year ago, today it's for 80,000 naira per square meter. This is Phase 2, almost sold out. I will be increasing price by the end of January. Then Phase 3 is somewhere around Lagos Business School. At Phase 3, we are selling at 95,000 per square meter, and of course, be increasing to 110,000 per square meter. Depending on the size you want, you can multiply by the square meter that we are selling. So what we do right now, we take you to other streets to see and have a broader view of how Genesis Court Phase 2 is. So let's go. Alright guys, this is me coming out from one of the buildings under construction by one of the subscribers who subscribed into landed property at Genesis Court Phase 2 at Ajah and building at his own pace. He's building 4-bedroom duplex, 2 units of it. He'll be living in one and he'll be letting out the other. So this is one of the streets, and I'm taking a walk on one of the streets inside Genesis Court Estate Phase 2. So I'll be walking down to the main gate where we have the green area, the kids play area, every other land you see here that are not developed. People are already bought. Some kept theirs and they intend to sell at a later time, or they're taking their time to build. You see, the road is massive, interlocked all the way. And like I said earlier, it is plug and play. You get there, infrastructure has already been laid. Infrastructure, talk about the roads, network, drainages, electrification, security, kids play area, and so many other
facility that will make living enjoyable for you and your family inside this estate. So you see me here, very excited, and I couldn't hide it. And I was taking a walk down to the kids play area, so you can see. And phase 2 is bigger in size than phase 1, and depending on the size of the land that you want, from 300 square meter minimum, so you can get the place for yourself here. So I've gotten to the kids play area. You can see me, imagine children coming out in the evening, you know, even adult having time to play table tennis. And phase 1 is not as big as this and fully occupied. You see children around playing around in phase 1. So this is phase 2. So many places under construction. So why not give me a call and let me bring you here to Genesis Court Estate phase 2 at Ajah, and phase 3 behind Lagos Business School. So it will be a pleasure to work with you, ladies and gentlemen. My name once again is Ogbeni Bode Adeniji from Lion Realtor. So share this video, send us your comment. Let's know what to think about it. Let's seal deal for you in this axis, because it makes sense to live in the best part of Lagos, Nigeria. That I can tell you any day, anytime. It is my job and I want to work with you. Thank you.